That game last night, 117-108. The Celtics beat the Raptors. Kyrie Irving had 18 assists in that game for Boston. And then everybody's talking about what he had to say after the game, and when he talked about having called LeBron James to apologize for being like that, one of those young players
that he's playing with now, basically.
So what did you think when you heard that revelation from
I didn't like it at all.
From Kyrie.
I didn't like it at all. Number one, it would seem like he was saying, we're losing because of these guys. They're young. They don't know how to win. They made it to the Eastern Conference Finals without him last year. Ernie, you don't have to tell people you're a leader. Just be a leader. That kid played great last night. The assists were important. That's one of the few games I've seen where he really made a conscious effort to make everybody around him better. But this notion where this thing like, I call LeBron because he taught me how to be a leader. Well, then be a leader. You don't have to tell us you're a leader. I did not like it at all because what he said to me, and I get through the BS, Ernie. Hey, we're losing because these young guys in the locker room. And I didn't like it at all.
Whenever you start a press conference off with these guys, sort of like you're alienating yourself. It's like you're telling the younger guys, I'm better than you. I've been to the finals. You don't know what you're talking about. Why, try to dribble and score all the points when you got a youngster on a wing that's ready to run and, break his neck for you. You got to use them to make yourself better.
I would hope that when he did call LeBron said, well, don't tell anyone about this conversation.
Thank you.
What it does, I've been the other. In college, I was the guy. In pros, I was the other. So I understand what that feels like. And being the other, I think I said this earlier, I never had to, when the guy told me he was the man, he wasn't the man to me. Like, we will anoint you, we will exalt you, we will put you on our shoulders to let you know we need you. But when you tell me to pick you up and put you, I'm not doing that. And I think overall what Kyrie will learn, and probably is in the process of learning now, is that being the best scorer on the team doesn't make you the leader. Being the best rebounder on the team doesn't make you the leader, or being the best assist guy. It's an overall conjunction of walking on, like even with Akeem Olajuwon was never late for the bus. Never. Again, it wasn't something he walked around and say, I'm never late. But you walk on the bus, you'd see Akeem. He'd be there, after practice. Playing one-on-one. You just see things that happens and you start to go, this guy not only is doing what everyone else is doing and more, but then when the game comes, he produces more. So all of a sudden he becomes a leader. Kyrie is in the process of being a leader.
But Shaq
that is something, a conversation that should not have happened.
It should not have been.
Do you not think this was in part, when you look at it, saying that this guy is growing up and this guy is maturing a little bit more now, and
he's because like
admitting where he was wrong?
He says no, because like Shaq said, he says, when I call LeBron, I said I want to apologize because I used to be a young guy like these young guys, and I think I wanted everything handed to me. So he threw the guys under the bus.
So he's saying that they wanted handed to them.
Yeah. He says, like, dude, we made it to the conference finals without you.
Yeah.
Your job is to get us past the conference finals. We were in game 7 in the finals last year.
5 minutes left in the game.
Yes,
we could have won.
Yes, and you are our highest paid player. You are our quote-unquote superstar. You won the championship before. And your thing is, well, the reason we're not winning now because these guys are too young. They don't know how to win. Boy, are you kidding me?
Boy. What you would have did to it?
I whooped his ass. Yo, man, you can't be calling me out like that.
Yeah, I think he's learning the process.
Calm down.
Come on, man.
Because he's a great,
young
young player learning the process. But he didn't have to give us that conversation to the media. He didn't have to give that conversation.